Hi, it's Dean Rogers. I'm here in Tampa, Florida at a real estate investing mastermind. Besides the information you learn, it's the people you meet and the relationships you build. So I'm going to be interviewing real estate millionaires and finding out more about them. Let's go. All right, Dean Rogers here with Brandon Bateman. How'd you become a millionaire?
Oh my goodness, that is a surprise question. Hard work consistently, doing well by people. Yeah, all of that just over and over again for years.
Doing well by people. I love that. What was the one breakthrough that helped you achieve success?
I would say that's a good question. For me, it was focusing a lot on product. Every company has like your thing that you sell, and then you have your way that you sell it. For us, we've always just focused on what do we sell and made that really great, and the rest has kind of fallen into place. I know a lot of companies in similar situations kind of do it the opposite way, and it's I think a little bit of a harder way to grow, but it's easier initially. So for me, it's been kind of like be a master of your craft, understand what you're doing, and then over time it falls into place.
Love it. What's been your biggest win?
Obviously, having Dean Rogers as a client, but ridiculous question.
All right, we'll leave it with that. What's been your biggest failure?
For a long time, you might not know this, but for a long time I worked with any company. It didn't have to be a real estate investor. And everybody told me that you have to niche down, you have to be specific. And I got sick of that advice because I thought, like, I have all these people coming to me. What am I supposed to do? Like, turn this business away? And it's hard at that point because I thought, well, 1 in 10 people that comes to me is a real estate investor. So that's not going to work. But when I really decided to focus on working with real estate investors and just have like one product, one niche, the marketing and sales became a lot easier than I thought it would be because I started getting plugged into these communities where I found tons of people that I didn't know I could ever, get in front of. And still to this day, I have to turn business down from other industries, but the focus in this industry has made it so that it's so much easier for us to work with the particular client that we want to work with. And that's when we really started to grow. Cool.
If you had a time machine could go back to when you were just starting, what would you tell yourself?
I tell myself that, like, just focus on one thing. It'll give you a setback, but because for me, I did both for a while, and then the real estate investing side just grew organically through referrals, and without even trying, I ended up with 70% of my business in real estate. So I kind of got like strong-armed into it, so to speak. Yeah. But if I had made that decision to do that, and then it would have happened a lot faster, and I wouldn't have had so much struggle along the way trying to figure it out.
Yeah. For people that are just getting started in real estate, what do you think is the best way to get started in real estate investing in 2023?
How much detail do you want?
Whatever do you want to give?
I think, one model that I'm really intrigued by myself right now is a virtual model, not necessarily specific by one market. We've broken down all of our clients by what do they do and what are their return on investment on advertising. And the single highest segment right now is doing novations on a virtual model in many different markets. And they tend to be getting very high returns on their marketing. So I think that's a really intriguing model. I think less people do it than the local model because a lot of the companies that are more legitimate and have been around for a while, they've already they're stuck in that local model because that's how they built their business. But if I was starting from scratch and I could do anything, I think the virtual model is the way to go because you have market diversification and you have a lot of marketing options if you're willing to go anywhere for any lead, and you have good methods to disposition those properties.
Insightful. Remind myself of this question. If you weren't doing anything in real estate, what would you be doing?
Digital marketing, just somewhere else. Yeah. I did like digital marketing for a lot of tech companies and stuff like that before I got into the real estate space, which I do really, really like. Like the marketing's good. It's really complicated and the budgets are huge and like all that's fun, but it's so hard to scale out delivery of that because it's so complex, right? So what I like about real estate is it's a little bit more simple.
Yeah. Where can people find you?
You could find me at batemancollective.com. That's where a lot of people reach out, especially if they're interested in motivated seller lead gen. That's what we do. Outside of that, Facebook, Instagram, wherever.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it.
Yep. Thanks, team.
All right, guys, Dean Rogers again. Thank you so much for watching. If you've come to the very end of this video, then I hope you got a ton of value. For me, this is what it's all about. When you can get around other people that are thinking at higher levels, that have gone through incredible life experiences, then you're going to benefit from that as well. And just that's where the growth happens. So I hope you were inspired. I hope you search out some of these people and learn more about them. There's some incredible people that have gone through and have incredible stories. So make sure to stay in touch. You can reach me at deanrogers.com to connect more. We'll see you next time. Peace.